Zyprexa, or and it has been an uphill battle trying to lose weight while on this. In fact, ever since I started going on Olanzapine, I gained a massive amount of weight. Um, Possibly because of sedentary lifestyle, but really it's the increased appetite. And the other disheartening thing is that sometimes people don't understand what's going on. They're like, can you like eat more filling foods, or maybe you can try this surgery which sews up your digestive stomach or digestive tract. And the thing is, I don't know. So I'm also here to ask opinions of anyone who happens to be in chat. If anyone appears in chat, because at the moment there's like 0 viewers. But anyhow, going on. For me though, the way olanzapine triggers my appetite is it's a mental thing. Like, olanzapine is an antipsychotic, so it affects the brain. I'm not sure if it affects the hormones or other things, but for me, the way it appears to increase my appetite is it seems to just go directly to my a brain inputs, and that's really frustrating for me. It's actually much harsher, in my opinion, than like purely physical hunger, because I have done dieting before successfully, and for me, previously, I found that for purely physical hunger, I can sort of trick my brain into thinking that I'm not hungry. You know, like when you're in high calorie deficit, sometimes your body is like, oh, I need food, I need food. And then you can sort of like mentally, it's like exercise. Even if you don't like exercise, you can like tell yourself like, this is fun, this is fun, this is fun. And after a while, you can sort of like psyche yourself into feeling that, oh yeah, I'm a gym rat. I love exercise. Exercise is fun. I found at one point that if I was physically hungry, I could just tell myself like, oh, this is normal, this is normal. And oh, hi viewer, welcome to chat. Anyhow, previously I found that if I was physically hungry when dieting, I could psyche myself. If I told myself like, oh, it's just, you're not actually hungry, you're fine, you don't need to eat. I found that if I did that, I could sort of like ignore the physical feelings of hunger, and eventually I could like learn to live with hunger. It's like you learn to ignore hunger, you learn to accept hunger, or all these sort of like mental tricks, all these sort of mental tricks, they seem to work for my diet. But under olanzapine, I feel like the impulses, the messages are going directly to my brain. They're skipping the physical part of hunger. And I'm just getting messages telling me, you are hungry. You are hungry. You need food. You need food. And for me, that's really frustrating. And the temptation is just much higher, because physical hunger, I can ignore it. But if it's going if I'm directly, the medication seems to be sending messages directly to my brain, telling me that I'm hungry, and that is just so much harder to ignore. It's rough. Welcome, viewers, by the way. Yeah. And here's the worst part. Because it's not physical, there are times when I really overeat. Like, I will be sitting with a really full stomach, just having finished a well-balanced, proper meal, and it's a large meal, so I'm actually full. I can literally feel how full I am. But because the medications causing me to feel a false sense of hunger, I keep feeling as if I have to eat more. And if I actually eat more, I find that I'm so bloated. Sometimes I find like I just go to the bathroom and like throw it back up. It's gross, but yeah, that's how bad it is. Um, Anyhow, I was like hoping to open chat. I was hoping that if anyone, I was hoping that maybe someone else would have experience with this sort of thing and that they could share. So I don't know. Does hopefully someone else who like has similar experience with olanzapine would be able to like share their experience with me. And I don't know, is it the same with you guys, or is it more like of a physical hunger? Because I was looking at some charts, some like research things online, and those showed some physical changes too. Whereas for me, it's more of a mental thing, I feel. I'm not sure. I haven't done real direct tests. But it is tiring. Anyhow, because of that, like pretty much the only solution I've found for myself is sometimes I just like really force myself to not eat, but it gets really bad at night when I'm trying to sleep because it's really hard to sleep when you're getting this constant sense of hunger, and it's not the sense of hunger that you can just tell yourself to ignore because it's going directly to your head. I'm getting like it's at night and I'm like getting medication is sending messages to my brain directly saying like you're hungry, go and eat, you're hungry, go and eat, you're hungry, go and eat. So that makes it hard to sleep, honestly. So sometimes I just give in and eat something, and then after that, then I can sleep, which is not healthy. I know it's not healthy. That's the worst part. I know it's not healthy, but it is what it is. Honestly should just try harder to ignore it. I do try and ignore it, but then I find that I'm lying down there and like getting bombarded with feelings of false feelings of hunger, and then I just feel that you know what, I need to sleep, so I just go get up and try and eat something, and yeah, so that's why weight gain's an uphill battle, and the only solution I found for myself so far is just try and do calorie deficit by burning off as many calories as I can through exercise. I suppose another thing I could do is just try and only eat one meal like just before bed, so that I get my one meal with its sense of satiety, satiety, fullness. So I would get my sense of fullness like just before I go to sleep. That might work. I could try pushing my meal times like to just before I go to sleep so that I'll get a sense of fullness and then I can go to sleep. And then for the rest of the day, I can be hungry and I can live with it. I could try that, but yeah, sometimes though it's like late at night, not 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 all that much food is available. So yeah, sometimes I hope that it's usually the my usual food spots like economy rice will be only open up to a certain time during the evening. So that's the thing. I think I'm gonna try like just taking tapaoing a meal and then eating it just before I go to sleep, and hopefully that might work. Um, yeah, comment section is very empty. I was hoping for like maybe some people will comment later. Cause honestly, I'm looking for advice. If you or anyone you know has any advice to give me, please do. Um, in fact, not just for me, for anyone, because a lot of people get weight gain problems when on olanzapine. So yeah, maybe everyone can brainstorm, and if anyone has found like a working solution to this, please share. Cause for me, like yeah, not eating during the day and just burning off as many calories as possible seems to be the only thing that's helping for me at the moment. And even that, it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. It's like a bit of a yo-yo. And that's about it actually, because yeah, quite honestly, I was hoping that maybe some people in the comment section would be like giving me some advice, then I could be having an actual, or maybe someone would share their issues and I could have an actual discussion. But it's a bit quiet today. Thanks to those who tuned in, and I guess wish me luck and good luck to everyone else who is facing in issues with olanzapine, whatever side effects, but yeah, mainly appetite, because that's the main one I'm facing. Appetite and weight gain. Hope, or maybe we can just hope that one day someone will come up with some other additive or improvement to pill which will stop this side effect. But I don't know. I feel like olanzapine weight gain side effect has been around for a very long time, and people don't really work very hard on trying to get rid of it. So it might be here to stay. Anyhow, thanks for joining me. This was Jason Red. Serpentine. And I am signing out. Bye bye. How do I